Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. As you can see, it's a nice sunny afternoon for once, considering it was such a miserable morning today. But anyway, so it's Friday, and on Friday I talk about books. And what I'd like to ask you today is, have any of you read any Ruth Rendell books? I think her books still sell quite well. She was an English crime writer, 1930 to 2015. So Ruth Rendell wrote as Ruth Rendell and also wrote as Barbara Vine. And Barbara Vine wrote what I think is my favourite book, Asta's book. So, as I said, I've got my new credit from Audible and I was tossing up what to read, and what I'm going to read is Kissing the Gunner's Daughter. Isn't that a good name for a book? This is a Ruth Rendell, she's writing as Ruth Rendell in this, and Ruth Rendell, her protagonist was Inspector Wexford. And this is an Inspector Wexford book. A policeman gets killed during a failed bank robbery, and then a few months later there is a massacre at a country house, and somehow these two things are connected. So I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. I think she was a really good writer. She was a very good crime writer. Very good crime writer. These Inspector Wexford ones, they were made into a TV series. Might have been back in the 90s, I think, or the 2000s, I don't know. But let me know if any of you who know who Ruth Rendell was. Have you read any of her books? And have you read Kissing the Gunner's Daughter? As I said, I think that's a great title for a book. I haven't started it yet, so I'm not really sure who the narrator is, because of course I'll be listening to it. So yeah, the Barbara Vine books were more psychological thrillers than the Ruth Rendell ones. But as I've said before, and I've done a video about it before, Asta's book is my all-time favourite book, and that was Barbara Vine writing that. So that's what I'm going to be listening to. Today is my last day here. I'm off again tomorrow. I've been here for about 3.5 weeks, I think, and I will be back probably around August for three or 4 weeks. So, as I said, it's a short video today because I've just got the book, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. She was very clever in the way I saw something once, she said she thought of the crime and then did 6 versions of it. She did the end bit first and then worked her way back. She was very clever with the crimes that she came up with, and following a great tradition of English female crime writers. Because at the same time as Ruth Rendell was writing was P.D. James. She was another good writer. It's interesting. I prefer Ruth Rendell. My sister prefers P.D. James. She thinks she's the better writer. But as I said, I'm looking forward to it. I missed it yesterday. I went out without my hearing aids in. Wondered why I could hardly hear anything. Because normally when I'm out and about, I'm listening to an audio book, and I thought, why is everything so quiet? And then I was sort of away from the house before I realised I didn't have my hearing aids. So I couldn't, of course, they're connected to my phone. I couldn't do anything. But I will definitely be listening to this book. Can any of you recommend any other good female crime writers now? There's another English one. Oh, what was her name? The Jigsaw Man was her first book. Oh, names escaped me. But that's another English female crime writer. Okay. So that's it for Friday. I said it's just a short video today. I'm all packed, ready to go. And as you can imagine, I travel light because I do so much moving. But anyway, enjoy your weekend and I will be back on Monday. Bye.